Coming off another profitable day, we like to keep it rolling on Thursday with 3 MLB bets. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Thursday edition of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks each and every single day. And as you guys heard it right there, coming off a nice profitable day, let's go ahead and recap it, and then we'll get on into the action that we've got going on for us today. So yesterday right there, we went 2-1 and plus 0.54 units. And now that brings us up on the week at plus 2.44 units. That is what I'm talking about right there. 2-0 in the MLB yesterday. Felt really good to sweep out the MLB action. We got one of those wins in that Tigers-Rangers F5 under 4.5. Not only did we get that one to cash, that one should feel extra good to everybody out there because we essentially got a NRFI to hit after that game because it was 2-2 going into the fifth inning. So obviously, one run and we're screwed at that point. So we're basically down to a fifth inning NRFI, and the NRFI came through. Kyle Gibson did what he did. In that top half of the fifth inning. Then I was definitely a little bit nervous going in that bottom of the fifth inning because mine is starting to been hit there a little bit. He'd given up a couple solo home runs and additionally, like I said, had been giving up some extra hits. But you know what? Tigers manager must have seen the exact same thing I saw with my eyes because he went to the bullpen. As soon as I saw that he went to the bullpen in that bottom of the fifth inning, I knew we were going to be okay, and that's exactly what we were. The NRFI came through, and under 4.5, and those first 5 innings came through. That was a nice cash for us. At that same time, we did get a loss. We got that England team total. They did not go over 1.5 goals. That game right there, guys, that is what you call the sportsbooks cleaning up. Based on, what I saw on Twitter, all day leading up to that game, a handful of you guys obviously commented as well. Everybody was on some combination of something like I was, whether it was that team total, England, get a result there in 90 minutes. Various goal scorers. I saw Harry Kane was a super popular one. I saw Sterling out there floating around. There was a popular goal scorer. None of those cash. I mean, Kane got a goal, but Kane didn't get a goal in 90 minutes. And there's only one soccer wager that is scored after 90 minutes, and that is, will a team advance? Everything else takes place in 90 minutes. I know DraftKings actually did have a boost, and they actually did credit Harry Kane to goal scoring. So if you betted Harry Kane to score on FanDuel using the boost, that's the only people that got credit for that Harry Kane goal. Otherwise, it was unfortunate that he got that one in extra time as opposed to in regulation. I actually thought there was a PK late in that game, like the 80th or so minute. I mean, if they're going to call that one in extra time, I thought that one was soft and super questionable. At least give me that one in the 90 minutes late in that game so I can cash over 1.5 goals. Just didn't quite get that one for us. But then we came back at the nightcap, though, and we got a nice Blue Jays F5 team total. They went way up over 3 runs. I think they ended up with 7, in those first 5 innings. That was just Matt Harvey, baby. Matt Harvey, going to fade Matt Harvey as much as we can as long as they keep stacking him up against a good offense. So, a real nice solid day for us. Again, 2-0 in the 2-0 in the MLB, 2-1 overall, plus 0.54 units. Now up on the week, plus 2.44 units. Guys, go ahead and mash that like button. Let me know you guys were part of yesterday's cash by hitting that like button and let me know. Let's get on into the free giveaway right now. It's, you guys, recall from yesterday's show, we're going to do 2 free giveaways. We're going to do one. We're going to do a $100 free giveaway to the people that hit me up on Twitter that were taking shots and chugging beer. Guys, I laughed at those videos. Those were absolutely awesome. And I mean laughing as in like a good way, not laughing at you. Laughing as in I thoroughly enjoyed that content. Enjoyed that content, brought some happiness to me yesterday. So great videos right there. Got a handful of them, so not a lot of names up in this hat, but somebody's going to walk away with $100. So let's go ahead and pull one out. We had guys taking shots. We had guys chugging beer. Just good stuff. Way to join me in on that celebration. That was a lot of fun. I may have to do that again because, like I said, I enjoyed those videos. It got me a good laugh, good happiness. So appreciate you guys sending those along and joining in on that. So let's get somebody $100. It's going to be one of these guys right here. One of them. We're going to do this one right here. We're going to do, it's the @GamblingJunkie. @GamblingJunkie is who's lucky to walk away with $100. All right, now let's get to the other free giveaway. You guys remember, we're going to hook up 30 people with $50 each. We're just going to do 5 a day, so it'll take 6 days to obviously get through it all. But at the end, we'll just do 5 a day. I don't quite recall because I put the names in this hat this morning while my son was sleeping. There's only like mid 30s, maybe like 35, 36 names in here. So damn near everybody's going to get hooked up with $50. I love that. Plus we're doing those other free giveaway bets. Everybody's going to get hooked up at some point throughout this free giveaway. So fear not, but all the names are up in here. I actually got to figure out a new way to do this because we had a lot of participation this time, which is obviously outstanding. Love that. But man, I'm not sure if these names coming out of the hat is a viable way to do this in the long term. So anyways, that's a me problem. That's not a you problem. So that one's on me right there. But with that being said, let me go ahead and close my eyes, pull these names out. Again, guys, I love the comments. I love them. It's just love the comments. So appreciate that. All right, let's do it. We're doing one. Let's get one of these guys here. We're doing two. Let's get a third one out. Let's get a fourth one. We're doing this guy or that lady. There's several ladies up in there, of course. And we're doing this one. All right, so these are the five. These are the first five. These are the first five. Again, we had no repeat names. A couple Stevens. We had a Stephen Q, Stephen L, a couple Johns. But yeah, no repeat. So if you hear your name with that last initial, it is you. Right about. All right, so we got Red Devil 11. Red Devil 11 is going to take $50 home. Joey M. Joey M is going to take home $50. Joey M. We got 804 Smoke. 804 Smoke. And if that 804 is your area code, my man is from my hometown, Richmond, Virginia. 804. My man. If that's what it is. Probably that's what it is, if I had to take a guess. We got Cindy C. Cindy C coming home with $50. Cindy C. And the last one for just today only will be Willie H. Willie H. So Willie H, you got $50. So those those five people plus the gambling junkie. Go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and drop you that money. Your names do go back in that hat. I'm gonna we won't put your name in that hat when we run through these 30 people. That I would think everybody would agree that that's not really that fair. But obviously, when we start those free bets on Monday, where we place a bet and give away the winnings, your names will be back in that hat. So you won this time, and you never know, you may win again. So yeah, so there you go. Your name will be back in that hat for the next one right there. All right, let's before we get into these bets, I just want to kind of alert you guys. I noticed that yesterday DraftKings, they did some sort of update, and they've also provided more prop bets for MLB. I absolutely like it. You can now bet on players to get a strikeout. You could always bet on pitchers and how many strikeouts they're going to get. Now you can bet on players to get a strikeout, position players. You can also do head-to-head matchups on which players will get more hits. I really like that. And then the third one that I liked, I almost used yesterday, but I thought maybe I was kind of getting suckered in because it was the first day they offered it, so I was a little hesitant. You can do a bet similar to soccer, halftime, full-time result. Obviously, in baseball, halftime would be through the first 5 innings. So now you can do which team will win the first 5 innings, and then will they be able to carry that on through the rest of the game. I almost used that yesterday on the Blue Jays game. Didn't matter. Still gave you guys a winning Blue Jays bet, but that was the one I was going to maybe try and use that out. But yeah, just wanted to kind of maybe alert you to guys that if you hadn't quite seen it, DraftKings got some cool new options. The one they haven't yet done, which I was really disappointed when I saw the new options that they had, I got all excited. The one they didn't add, though, was pitcher outs. Pitcher outs. A common one you see on Twitter is a pitcher to get over 17.5 outs. I would love to be able to make that bet. I think we could hit a really high percentage on predicting a pitcher to go 6 innings, or I guess 6+ innings. But yeah, it's not available to me, so I know it's available on some offshore stuff. So I look at the offshore stuff, but I'm not gonna ever tell you guys to make a bet that I don't personally have my money behind. I don't think that's fair to you guys. But maybe hopefully DraftKings will add that one soon. But I was disappointed they didn't add that one. But yeah, like I said, hopefully maybe that one comes to us and we have that option soon. But anyways, go check out those cool options. I think it was a good ad and stuff we'll be able to benefit from here in the future, and we'll be able to put some coin up in our pocket. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into these bets. You guys already know these 3 bets. I just want to give you guys the full-on justification for it. Let's first start off with that Blue Jays versus Orioles game, going right back to the well. Blue Jays F5 team total over 3.5 runs at plus 105 over at DraftKings. Listen to this, guys. This is going to sound awfully familiar to yesterday. Let me first give you Matt Harvey's numbers. A 7.7 ERA, a 1.76 whip, a 322 opponent's batting average. He's giving up 12 home runs in 76 innings. So that's about 1 every 6.3 innings. Listen to the guy that's going to start today. His name is Aiken. He's got a 7.46 ERA, a 1.68 whip, a 315 opponent's batting average, and he's giving up 1 home run every 4.5 innings because he's already given up 9 so far in 41. So yesterday was a Matt Harvey day. You can pretty much count this as Matt Harvey day 2.0 based on this guy's numbers. I mean, they are like dead even based on what Matt Harvey is. And then you guys also remember the cherry on the top was, I told you guys yesterday, Matt Harvey had faced the Blue Jays already this season and given up 6 runs in 10 innings. This guy's done it too. He faced the Blue Jays on June 26th. He went 4.1 innings. He gave up 7 hits and 6 runs and 2 home runs. So he's on a worse pace against his Blue Jays this season what Matt Harvey is. So if you made that bet yesterday, I don't know how the hell you don't make that bet again today. You got basically the same pitcher on the mound against that same top 5, top 3 offense. This one's an absolutely no-brainer. Yesterday's success obviously doesn't guarantee success today, but if we make a lot of bets in this same scenario, that follow this same, trend in terms of stats and statistics, we'll win a whole hell of a lot of more of these bets than what we'll lose. So let's just hope the Blue Jays offense can be cool again today, get at least 4 runs in those first 5 innings, and we'll cash this one at plus 105 over at DraftKings. Let's go ahead now and look at this Rockies versus Diamondbacks. I'm going Diamondbacks team total over 4.5 runs at minus 135 over at DraftKings. Let's look at this bullpen here for a second for this Rockies. We've kind of talked about them over the last couple of weeks as we've been fading this bullpen, but I just want to give you the numbers again just to basically show you it hasn't gotten worse. They're still 28th in opponent's batting average. They're 30th in WHIP, 30th in FIP, 30th in ERA, 28th in home runs per 9 innings allowed, and 25th in K per 9 innings. Guys, there's only 30 teams in Major League Baseball. This Rockies bullpen has yet to improve as the season progresses. They remain pretty much the worst bullpen in Major Leagues. As for their starters, it's going to be Chichi Gonzalez. He's got a 5.52 ERA, a 1.41 WHIP, a 296 opponent's batting average, and he's only striking out 4.9 batters per 9 innings. That is terrible, guys. A 296 opponent's batting average, that's damn near 300, and he's not missing any bats, only getting 4.9 K per 9. That is really bad. And he already went up against these Diamondbacks in June, and in 4.2 innings pitched, he gave up 4 runs. So yeah, this was an absolute no-brainer. I mean, you got a terrible starter on the mound. He's backed by a terrible bullpen. This offense has already had success against him and against this bullpen. Again, another easy no-brainer bet. Let's just hope we get the right result, and we'll do that over at minus 135 over at DraftKings. Then the last one I get for you guys here is we're going Pirates, Mets. We're doing the NRFI. We're going back to it, and we're going to do it at plus 111 over at DraftKings. And as you can see right here in the bet slip, I did use my weekly 50% profit boost on this one to get it at plus money, but it was good without plus money. I think it was at minus 130. So yeah, if you don't have a boost, no big deal. We've got Walker on the mound here for the Mets. Listen to these numbers. Outstanding. 15 innings pitched, 12 hits, 2 runs, 1 via a home run, and then 19 Ks. 19 Ks. We love that guy who maybe, even if he does get in a jam, he's got bona fide strikeout stuff coming out of the gates in the first inning. So love that. Brubaker's on the mound for the Pirates. We've backed him so far this season. We've been successful. Walker, we've never backed him. We've backed Brubaker. 15 innings pitched, 14 hits, 8 runs, 3 home runs, 16 Ks. You're thinking maybe that's a lot of runs. Well, this is where we get the advantage there. So Brubaker's going up against the Mets, obviously. They rank 26th in the major leagues in runs scored in the first inning. At home, they're 27, so they're worse at home. Either way, they're still at the bottom of the league pretty much in scoring runs in the first inning. And then the Pirates, they're 19th in runs scored in the first inning. I'm always honest and transparent. They are 5th on the road, though. But what we're leaning on is Walker bona fide. I mean, those are really outstanding numbers this late in the season, only giving up 2 runs so far in the first inning. We're leaning on Walker's success in the first inning to kind of quiet maybe what the Pirates do, maybe what they do well. And then Brubaker, he should handle this Mets offense. Again, bottom of the league there in runs scored in the first inning. So I love this NRFI. Love it at plus money. Let's go. Let's get our mojo back. We got our mojo back yesterday with that NRFI. Kind of NRFI there in that 5th inning. Let's carry it on in today's action and hit us a NRFI there in the Pirates Mets. Those are the bets that I'm rolling with. The only other bet I'm kind of keeping my eye on is Reds money line. I haven't had enough confidence to pull the trigger on it. It is at even money. There is Male on the mound. I do like it, but I just haven't quite done it yet. So maybe look for me on Twitter. If I pull the trigger on there, it's at WinningBetsPod. It's at WinningBetsPod. And of course, I always tweet any arbitrage bets I come across throughout the days. If there is out there, I have already tweeted 2 so far today. Maybe there'll be some more, but if not, you want to make sure you're following me on Twitter because I mean that's where those will come out there. So yeah, that's all we'll do it, guys. All right, I'm pumped. So if you're one of those 5 winners, go ahead, hit me up on Twitter, get your free money. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll pull 5 more names up out of that hat. We'll give away some more money. And then, of course, we'll recap these 3 bets, count up all that profit, and we'll roll out the weekend slate of bets. All right, guys, go enjoy your Thursday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.